overwhelm that. Nice. That is so good. Hello guys, and welcome to episode 18 of the Left Hook campaign in WARNO, playing on the NATO side. Previously, we attacked the 1st Battalion, the 249th, and the 3rd Battalion of the 7th Guards. Those two battles didn't exactly go entirely to plan, but we still won, still did a decent amount of damage. The 1st Battalion of the 7th, however, they got beat up nicely by the Blues and Royals, so that was fantastic. And today, we're going to be trying to take out the 2nd Battalion of the 7th Guards, but we are going to be using the depleted Panzer Battalion 61. They've been in multiple battles now, and they're now going to have to take on a fully fresh elite unit of TAT BVs. No small task, but let's go ahead and move on up here and take them out. We want to make sure that they are gone so that the Royal Scots can continue their push into the rear line. So let's go ahead and add all of those. We should be able to bring all of them since the RAF unit here is an auxiliary. Alrighty, let's do it. Tactical battle, and we'll jump on in. So it is going to be a 3v1, which means that we will only have to get 60 kills worth in order to win. So that's team morale. But I am going to have to be careful still, because we have a limited amount of leopards left. I've got 4 there, and another, like, what is that, 8? So 12 total. It's not very many tanks. Actually, we got 1 here as well. So 13 leopard, 2 A3s. We'll see how we get on. I think the best bet for me, really, is to use these Iltis with the Milan 2s and kind of spam them around. What did the Jaegers get? They get Milan 1s. Yeah, I think what we do is we push up to Charlie and Bravo, and we spread out a bunch of Milan 2s and Milan 1s into these buildings and utilize that in order to kill off a lot of the tanks before we finish them off with the leopards. So let's just go ahead and spread out some Aufkara from the Jaeger battalion. I'm tempted to try and get like a contingent of infantry into here, but they've got a ways to go if we want to do that. And I think their recon infantry would beat us there, so we'd then get caught out in the open. It's probably not a good idea. We'll go ahead and just bring in all of the Milan 1s from the Jaegers. And then we can just spread them out into these buildings. I could put maybe a couple in these tree lines. Maybe put one over here, like so. And I think we'll use the Panzer Battalion's Milan 2s on the right.
Warten auf neue Befehle, Kommandant. An dieser Koordinate absitzen.
Okay, I'm going to need adequate recon for those as well. I mean, we did put some recon over here already, but I want to make sure that I have maybe some of the Jaeger Aufkara as well, because these are much more chunky squads. I can send one all the way over to the right hand side there. We can have one kind of deploy into the tree line. Maybe we add more. There's not a huge risk of artillery, I don't think. So we can maybe double up on some of the Milans, which might be a good idea. But that is pretty much all of the Milans down now, it seems. Alright, time for some leopards. We'll do a couple over here. We'll do a couple into that tree line. And then we'll do 3 on the right. And just jump in here. Alright. And I was thinking it might be worth bringing up the Lukes as well. Because that way, if they have BRDM 2s, we can kill those off with the Lukes pretty quickly. Alright. And a Jaguar might not be a bad idea, actually. We can put that back here. Alright, let's go. So recon going to be really, really important here, and then we just got to hope the Milan's kind of hit the mark. Now that the game has started, let's start to bring up some supply. I don't want them to like be moving at the front with the rest of the troops anyway, so it doesn't matter that I bring them in a bit late. And we'll bring in like a bunch of Bedfords a bit further back that can help repair any leopards if they get engaged. Oh, we did actually forget leaders as well, didn't we? Do I have a fast leader?
Wir haben Feindkontakt.
Iltis Führungs, that'll do.
Wir sind bereit, die Kampfweise zu wechseln.
Oh, what was that? That was a fast moving... Okay, that was a BRDM. Hit on the move? Or BMP-1, sorry. It hit me on the move, that's crazy. Right, we're going to have to like unload these into this tree line, because otherwise the BMP-1 will just knock them out. That is actually kind of spectacular. I'm impressed.
Zum Schützenrudel aufgehen, auf meine Höhe. Wir haben Feindkontakt. Sally! Ich höre, Herr Hauptmann. Abgesessene Kampfweise. Und noch eine Leichensack. Dran, drauf, drüber.
Okay, good. The stun is good.
Am Ende kommt es immer auf den
Let's take out the BMP-1 and then the Milan 2 can stay alive. That's good. Nice, okay, that's working well early on. I'll just shift the Leopard 2 A3s into there. Iltis Führung's arriving. I will probably just tell it to speed across towards these Leopards. Yeah, I think we got off to a decent start here. It was a bit sketchy, because I think I didn't respect how far forward they would be with their units, but all good in the end. That leopard's got to be very careful. Those two not being in cover as well is a bit rough. That leader. Okay, the Milan 1s are going to have to do the job because the Milan 2s got absolutely wrecked. Alright, these two can just fall back to the Bedfords to get fixed up. I did not expect that many T-80s to be coming through there. That was wild. Okay. I thought we'd already seen like the opening attack from them, but apparently not. I am going to move this Jaguar up. Alright. We'll bring up a couple more Jaegers for this right-hand side, because I feel like this tree line's going to be contested. And I might actually try and get the Iltis Führungs to just go across and buff up the Milan 2s with extra veterancy, or Milan 1s with extra veterancy. That's a good idea. I think the Jaeger Avocado really took one for the team there. Because moving across the open and getting absolutely wrecked by that many units was wild. Face it. The main thing is not losing a leopard. I think that's kind of the priority, because I don't want to lose this leopard unit entirely, and it's getting to the point where they're really getting low on units, like really low. So at some point we might have to force the issue, especially if the AI becomes a bit stagnant. They are trying to move an attack. the AI, usually what they do is they sort of move where they think they can attack, and eventually they'll build up enough like forces that they just kind of try and drive through. But it seems like they do.
Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an.
I'd like to get maybe into this position. This would be fantastic for us. Maybe what I could do is bring up like a bunch of Jaegers, drop off some troops into there, and then bring back the Unimogs, pick up the Milans, shift them in there as well, whilst we kind of support the mid with the Leopards.
Aber achten Sie auf unsere Flanke. Hier Alpha, kampfbereit.
Because just walking across the open might get them caught out and killed.
Verstanden. Aufspüren und
I'm going to drive forwards the Jaeger here, or Jaguar, and take out the BRM if we can. Although the BRM will probably just smoke when it gets fired up. Yep.
Rückwärts Marsch. Front zum Feind.
Pull back into cover. Have a chance to take on the T-80BVs when they come close.
Warten auf neue Befehle, Kommandant. Ein guter Auflesersteiner, den man nicht sieht. Feuer und Bewegung. Was sind Ihre Befehle? Panzer, halt!
Alright, looks like they've also got their HGM set up opposite.
Überprüft Waffen und Munition.
Do we get any like mortars or something that could just like force them to move? Don't think we do. Well, actually we have the... that'll do. Perfect. 120mm mortars.
Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen. Wen sollen wir mitnehmen?
Alright, I'm going to unload these early and push them across.
Löwe hört.
And then if they make it, we can load up the Milans
Ich höre, Herr Hauptmann.
and push them as well.
Unterwegs nicht gesehen zu werden. Die Karte nur kurz einordnen. Auf geht's. Gebt mir Morphium! Gebt mir
Okay,
Morphium!
it probably wouldn't be a good idea to send the trucks.
Zu Befehl!
Unless I can engage this Leopard with the 2A3s.
Wir schaffen es nicht! Warten auf neue Befehle.
That is kind of the plan.
Und getroffen! Jemals ausgefallen! Der ist hinüber! Was sind Ihre Befehle? Gute Arbeit! Rückwärts Marsch und zum Feind!
Alright, we did manage to smoke that Leopard in time. That's good.
Gute Arbeit, Wingschützen!
They are definitely getting too close for comfort there.
Drauf, drüber! Volltreffer, Zieltreffer!
Thankfully, Leopards are very good on the move.
Zu Ihrer Verfügung, Kommandant!
So we managed to
Rückwärts Marsch und zum Feind!
pull away from that, which is great. Nice engagement, really nice engagement for the Leopard 2A3.
Auf geht's!
We did manage to take out that Leopard or T-80 on the left at the same time.
Feuer und Bewegung!
So let's go ahead and move up the Unimogs and get them into position now. Taking them down to 18 morale, that's actually really good. I just need this Leopard to actually hit. It's really failing me right now. I guess the cohesion's just too low. Guys are panicking. Good, I got the reverse order in before they routed. Okay, let's unload these. And I can just like mortar
Stellung halten!
that area.
Neue Zielkoordinaten. Artillerie zu Diensten. Geschütz wird auf Ziel ausgerichtet. Radiocheck! Höre Sie klar und deutlich! Ah, endlich aufsitzen! Bravo 1 hier, Bravo. Feind gesichtet. 5. Kompanie bereit. Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört! Verstanden, sind unterwegs. Ende. Der Kommandant begrüßt Sie an Bord.
Alright, let's try and get the my lands into a good position. Trying to move the Jaegers further forwards. And then maybe they'll get spotted by something, and then I don't move the Malads in there, basically.
Feind gesichtet. 5. Kompanie bereit. Bei erkanntem Feind, Feuer frei. Im Laufschritt.
So you'll see that these mortars start to make them sort of shift position.
Welt von Freund und Feind nicht viel. Überblicken Ziel. Radio-Check. Höre Sie klar und deutlich. Klar und Befehl. KI-Lage. Zu Ihrer Verfügung, Kommandant. Feind im Nahbereich. Scheiße, Fahrer.
Really good battle so far for us.
Ihre Befehle, Herr Hauptmann. Sprenggranaten geladen, feuerbereit. Feuerunterstützung bereit.
It'd be funny if the mortar kills off the T-80 when it reverses.
Feuerschlag unterwegs. Speer zur Stelle. Vollhauptmann, Ladungsbefehl, KI-Laden. Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen. Verdammt, es hat einen erwischt. Was sind Ihre Befehle?
Really good battle so far. Lux is actually in a really good position to help out here as well. Oh, I did lose my recon on the right.
Waffen und Munition.
It's not good.
Es braust unser Panzer im Sturmwind dahin. Infanterie
Those
bereit.
Jaegers also going down for free.
Stellung halten.
Only need 2 more T-80 kills.
5. Kompanie bereit.
I might be able to pop them with the launchers if we get side shots.
2. Zug einsatzbereit.
Oh wow,
Zu Befehl, Kommandant.
that's not good. How is that one so in the open? That's crazy.
Feindkontakt. Marsch, Marsch, Feind vernichtet. Überprüft Waffen und Munition.
Alright, the second one saved. Kind of. They're coming for it. They're coming for him.
Vergrößern. Feuerunterstützung bereit. Feuerschlag unterwegs. Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen. Welt von Freund und Feind.
We just need 1 more kill.
Brauchen Sie ein paar Augen und Ohren, Kommandant? Und noch einen Leichensack.
Like 1 more kill on a unit that actually is worth something. Because supply is worth 0, so it doesn't count towards morale. Kind of funny.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
You could like force the issue on the Motorzyklka here.
Klar und deutlich. Feind im Nahbereich.
Kind of just want to finish them off. The BRDM might be a free kill. Nope.
Gib mir Morphium! Gib mir Morphium! Aber achten Sie auf unsere Flanken! Ara, langsam rückwärts mal! Feind vernichtet!
We're getting lots of free supply kills, which is actually pretty good because it's going to take away the supply capability of this unit,
Weder Freund noch Feind, nur lohnende
especially if we have to fight them again.
Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen! Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kameraden? Was sind Ihre Befehle?
We're going to make a big tank push through here,
Vorfeld, bereit machen!
finish things off. It's like 1 more kill.
Wohlhauptmann! Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich! Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft? Verstanden! Aufspüren und vernichten! Ladung Befehl! KI-Laden!
What's it gonna be?
Bereit machen!
Gonna be a tank. Good stuff. Alright, so in the end we lost, what did we lose? 2 Milan 2s, 2 Jaeger Aufgabe, Jaeger. It's okay. Didn't lose any Leopards, that was the big thing. And we definitely did more damage to that unit than we did to this unit. I think we took out way more tanks there. I don't know what it was about that battle, it just went extremely well. So that's great. Now the Royal Scots, what do we do? Do we go to Hannoverschmunden? I kind of feel like we do. Because that puts us on the road, which would mean that I can put threat onto this sand battery. That would be very nice if we are able to. I am worried that the 2nd Battalion of the 7th Guards might just like drive north and try and hit, or try and cut off that unit. But it doesn't really matter because all it would do is stop the Royal Scots from recovering fatigue. Now, speaking of recovering fatigue, the Panzer Battalion 61 needs to recover fatigue. I'm going to move this unit up a little bit more because I don't want it to be the primary target of the 3rd Battalion of the 95th. Although saying that, I think the Royal Tank Regiment can catch up to those and finish them off. So we'll most likely do that. Just cut in behind them here and hopefully finish them off. That would be a total victory, but it would also cause cohesion loss completely for the Royal Tank Regiment, so I don't actually think I can engage that, interestingly enough. Now I actually think on the front line here, it's going to be worth us just creating a battering ram, basically, and pushing through here. Because, like, taking out... If I can take out these units, then I don't have to worry about this one being disorganized. And that would destroy this salient, so we wouldn't have to then worry about the Royal Scots being surrounded either. Yeah, I think today is the day that we go in for the attack here. So we're going to hit the 1st Battalion of the 67th Guards, which are in a really bad shape. Actually, maybe a better way to do this. If we use the 20th King's Hussars to hit the Tank Battalion directly, it's probably a better way. I wonder if I can total victory that. We drive something like this instead. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Because we've been fighting these T-80s for days. Let's just destroy them. Good. Okay, that means I can probably just destroy these. Good. Alrighty. Then that means that we can most certainly destroy this unit. Good stuff. Alright, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Alright, we're gonna just try and move the Panzer Battalion in here to back those up. I need a unit that's going to be able to engage here. Yeah, I don't think we can. So we'll just move them like so, and then have our Gurkhas come and help out if needs be. This unit should just be gone. Actually, I do have a unit here that can engage. That's good. The Jaeger Battalion. Perfect. They can come in and sweep those out. That works. Order resolve. Gurkhas can annihilate them. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So I've just moved them all together so they can just help each other out if needs be. But that allows the Royal Scots to go actually way deep into those lines. These guys are most likely going to fall back, but if the AI just like moves them up, like I said, then that would be bad. But I don't think they will. I think they'll just kind of fall back behind castle. We're definitely getting to a point now where the front line is collapsing for them, right? It really is. We're going to come in with the flank, the old flankaroo on the back side here with our Belgians. The VKK can move to Felsberg. We can move one to Warburn. And yeah, that'll do. I guess I just move up the artillery. So we'll do it like so, just in case the VKK here get targeted by the reserve Mudschützen. Could actually just send this unit down. Just for now. Okay, that works. So what else we got on this road that needs moving? Because all of these guys have moved. It's now a matter of shifting into position with the Belgians who previously retreated. I think maybe the Belgians could take over on the attack here. Because the Blues and Royals need a break. The Panzer Battalion 61 needs a break. Yeah, I reckon what we can do is just shift up both of these. Sort of create a new front line there. The AA net is still fine, I think, so that's okay. Shift all of these forwards a little bit so they can provide cover. Alright, where else do we want to attack on this front line now? Maybe we still hold at Beverlungen. Like, Beverlungen's been hotly contested for a while, just kind of facing off against each other here. This top side is really rough. We also need to do the attack onto this unit, so let's do that. The 234th. We can attack, I think. If we had... Actually, let me just check this. We can't open the engagement with an auxiliary, so we'd have to use the Panzer Grand Battalion. Yeah, and we'll bring up the Royal Lancers. Jaeger Battalion should be able to join as well, actually. And then we can go 1, 2, 3, bring in the aircraft, and this should be actually a kind of fun battle. We'll have to use the aircraft to destroy the enemy tanks, and then my scimitars should actually have a good time at taking out the rest. So they've got 3 HGMs there. Otherwise, that's it. Yeah, they've got 9 tanks, 10 tanks, 3 HGMs, and then everything else is just Motostrelki and the military police. So the scimitars will just absolutely dominate this battle once the T-80s are gone. Nice tactical battle. Ah, I didn't see that. That's annoying. What did we lose? We did lose a plane. One of our tornadoes got taken out. Alright, well, we're going to have to find another way to deal with those tanks then. And we're also going to have to deal with enemy aircraft. So, this just changed quite substantially. Especially considering the map as well. The map is interesting because it's going to force a lot of close-range engagements. And it's kind of difficult because I'm going to have to force my way to Charlie. And we can contest Alpha early on, sure, but like Charlie's so close to their front line at the start. I guess like Marders, Milans, they're all going to have to just get the job done. How many Jaeger Aufklar do I have? Those are going to be super important here. Just having like some meaty options at the start. We'll see if we can get up here and just take control of this area at least. Like the strikers would be useful if it was more open, but I don't think we can get good use out of them. This is such a tough fight. It really is. We'll start with some looks. Like fast wheeled autocannons are going to be pretty useful here. And I mean, actually the Martyrs will probably be useful as well. I'm just worried about like overcommitting and then losing a unit entirely. That would be terrible. We'll go ahead and bring in all of these Milan 2s over here. And I will bring in some Martyrs. Because Martyrs will do just as well as Scimitars, they just don't have the optics. So if we unload these, maybe here, and then like attack move to the left, I think that's fine. And these just need to like fast move up here so that we can spread them out in this compound. We'll want to do the same thing on the left side, so bring up the Eltis with those Milans and make sure that we can get those into a good position early on. Like just kind of like spread across here, and then maybe we can push slowly towards that objective. This group of Jaegers we're going to have unload and probably try and push up the side here, I think. We'll unload them, say there. We'll do a Jägerführer so we can get into the back of this sector. Okay. We've got 19 points left. Let's see how we get on. We'll do... Maybe we do bring in the Scimitars like at the start. If we can push in an area where there isn't any like enemy tanks, then it would work out pretty well for us. I imagine they're going to invest in all of the tanks like right at the start. So yeah, we'll see. This is going to be a real tough battle. We've got to get 120 kills worth of morale. We're definitely not winning by conquest. Let's go. All right. Gonna be tough. We'll just keep piling in more Scimitars on the back line. Maybe I could have invested more into like scouts and stuff at the start just to get a good position, but it's gonna be difficult. That's why we wanted the looks at the start. Really showing its worth. But here comes the T-80s. There's my Milans up. I'm gonna try and get them into position.
Neue Befehle? Verstanden, sind unterwegs, Ende. Verdammt, es hat einen erwischt. Löwe hört.
Okay, they are backing off with the T-80s.
wir mitnehmen?
Getting like 4 into there would be fantastic.
An dieser Koordinate absitzen. Warten auf neue Befehle, Kommandant. Verdammt, es hat einen erwischt.
Ooh. Please don't kill my Iltis.
Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an.
Oh,
Neue Befehle?
unfortunate. Okay, good. That's one of the T-80s down. On the left, we're okay. I can see those Milans, unfortunately. I want to go to the ones on the right that I can't see. Bring these scimitars over so that we can take out any infantry that's closer. One. Ah. Okay, not so bad, not so bad. Let's see how far up we can get here.
Neue Befehle? An dieser Koordinate absitzen. Zu Befehl, Kommandant. I've got it.
Good. That was an important kill actually, because we really need to stop this +5 tick.
Auf geht's. Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen. Recon unit at your orders.
Ah, that's a T-80. How do we deal with that? I mean, we can maybe drop into the backside of that tree line.
Wen sollen wir mitnehmen? Feuer und Bewegung. Wir können beides. Abgesessene Kampfweise. Wollen Sie mitfahren? Hier Löwe, melde Marsch. Ende. Oculus Exercitus.
Yeah, getting rid of the T-80Bs is the important part here. That scimitar should reverse before I get spotted and killed. We're going to have a good chance to kill on the left. If I move all the Milan ones to the left here, then we might have a good chance to kill that T-80. It's a shame we don't have complete line of sight there. Getting into the high rise here is going to be really bad. Let's not do that. Okay. We'll keep running around with those Jaegers. These guys are going to have to fall back. Yeah, it's a shame those T-80s moved to the left there. How are we doing for HGMs otherwise? Struggling. Really struggling. I'm hoping that the Milans can just finish that off. It's used its smoke now. Good. Now we swing over to the right side. I'll move the scimitars forwards on the left. I think we'll be okay to move them up on the left. The big thing really is just getting into this town so I can put a leader in there. Then we don't have to worry so much. It won't be so much of like a panic. I can take it easy. We can slowly but surely like just kill off the rest of their units. It looks like I might be able to get in through here, so we'll try and do that.
Yes, Captain. Feind gesichtet. Ready, sir. Hit. Roger.
Right, the supplies are arriving. Did my second Milan 2 die here? It did. Oh, good.
On the road again. Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen. Ready, sir. Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an. Fresh delivery en route. Wir sind ganz Ohr. I'm all ears. Engage on sight. Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft?
We'll keep the scimitars rolling around because they're going to find like infantry units on their own that we can take out. Actually going to bring in the mortars here. Because they might be a good way to get rid of this HGM.
Sprung auf, Marsch, Marsch. Überprüft Waffen und Munition. Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
I think once we fully cap this, that's when the pressure really starts for them, and we can start killing off anything they bring to the town to try and fend us off.
Roger, moving there. Sammel, Befehlsausgabe. Ready to supply. Enemy spotted.
Jumping back in there, maybe not the best idea. Actually, pretty good for the Milans right now. They don't have any eyes on us. A few free kills there. I should really be keeping track of the numbers of T-80s I've killed because it must be getting pretty low. That's like 4 or 5 we killed so far out of 10.
I'm all ears. Waiting for orders.
Start to be a bit more aggressive with the auto cannons. We know that there was a couple here.
Infanterie bereit. Feuer und Bewegung. Waiting for instructions. I've got him. Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen. Melde Zug zur Stelle.
Gotta be careful with those Jaegers, they're getting spotted.
Sammel, Befehlsausgabe. I'm all ears. Roger. Radio check. Red 1-6, over.
This is where a lot of our kills are going to come from. It's just the scimitars killing off the BTRs, trying not to get killed off themselves, and then also killing the Monoshrauki that come with them.
Stop and have a look around. Oculus Exercitus. So schnell wir können. Radio check.
Unload these, and we'll grab those martyrs and push them up the scimitars.
Munitionieren im Bereitschaftsbunker.
And then the M113s can just spread out and help kill infantry.
Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an. Surgeon Highway is hit!
Good. And now we start pushing through the town, kill any tanks we come across.
Dran, drauf, drüber. An dieser Koordinate absitzen. Neue Aufträge? Wir haben Feindkontakt. Ruhe, herhören!
Not sure what happened to the TATs that were here, but it might be a good time to get the Milan into the high rise.
Ein guter Aufklärer ist einer, den man nicht sieht. Auf Empfang. Ja, dort, Feind dort.
If a tank shows up here, I'm so doomed.
Noch einen Leichensack. Infanterie bereit. Warriors, fall back.
Ooh, we just jumped on top of a lot of enemy units there. I need my Jaegers to save them. Oh, those mud Panzergrens just got wrecked. Oh, speaking of T-80 coming over here and ruining my day, there's one right there. Let's try and get these Milans to start moving up, because the Jaegers should clean them out. A lot of enemy infantry dealt with. Okay, we kept one of the Panzergren squads alive.
Feuer und Bewegung. Enemy spotted. Sammeln. Befehlsausgabe. 5. Kompanie bereit. Noch einen Leichensack. Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an. Infanterie bereit. Gebt mir Morphium! Gebt mir Morphium!
This has actually been some pretty solid infantry gameplay today.
Feind vernichtet.
Right, we cancelled their +1, so they won't win by conquest. That's super important. Now we just have to kill the remaining forces and we win. So hopefully we can enter range with the Panzerfaust here. We take out the T-80. I think we just pull back here, right? That'll bring the T-80 closer, I hope. And then we can pounce on it again.
Bravo 1, hier Bravo.
Those have all actually run out.
Kommandant.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Sammeln, Befehlsausgabe.
Where's my Bedford trucks at? They should come into the town.
Infanterie bereit. Surgeon Highway is hit! Ruhe, herhören!
Actually, while that's distracted,
Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
trying to kill my scimitars, we can certainly
I've got it.
move the Jaegers back forwards and engage.
Was sind Ihre Befehle? Ah, es hat mich erwischt, verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt! Auf Empfang! Keine Munition mehr! Wir sind gestorben. An meiner Einheit. Right, sir. Let's have a look around here. Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an.
Really want these Jaegers to get loaded up again.
We're waiting here. Enemy spotted. Feind vernichtet. We can't take it anymore. Open fire.
Overwhelm that. Nice. That is so good. That is so good.
Wir sind ganz
That was incredible.
I am listening.
I'm not sure what we lost there. I think it was mostly Martyrs, right? I don't mind losing the Martyrs and the M113s. Yeah, that's fine. But that charge of the scimitars was incredible.
Let's go quickly.
Totally worth it in the end.
Angriffsformation. Sammeln.
Incredible. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Let's just try and grab the healthy Jaegers and try and get across here now. Move down the scimitar. We got the autocannon units coming in from behind as well. So we should be good.
Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an.
Okay. Alright, we just finish off the rest of them now. I imagine most,
I am listening.
if not all of the tanks are dead.
Recon unit at your
I am worried about this hill.
Langsam,
I think this hill
radio check.
presents a little bit of a problem, so that's why these coming behind and flanking from the rear is kind of important here.
Jawohl, Herr Kommandant. Fünfte Kompanie
Although the
bereit.
Jaegers will certainly help push over the edge.
Need some extra eyes, sir. Enemy spotted. Roger. Let's go and stay quiet. They've spotted us. Radio check. Red 1-6.
Yeah, like so many BTRs here. At close range, we do take them out very easily, but they also can do a decent amount of damage to us.
Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an. Wir nähern uns dem Feind, Herr Kommandant. Careful, enemies nearby. Spähgruppe bereit? I've got it. Feind im Vorfeld, bereit.
Okay, looks like we're good to go.
Ich hab ihn. Ein guter Aufklärer ist einer, den man nicht sieht. I'm all ears. Zu Befehl, Kommandant. Angriffsformation, sammeln.
Time to just destroy the rest of them. Oh, multiple T-80s on the backside there.
Neue Befehle. Gute Arbeit, Wegschütze.
Okay, maybe I didn't kill them all yet.
Neue
But
Aufträge.
if we do kill those, then it will be GG. Let's just get the Panzergrens into this building.
Infanterie bereit. Fertig machen zum Sprung, wir greifen gleich an.
A lot of Monstraki we can kill.
Wird gestorben.
Get eyes onto those and just rip them to shreds. Oh, this, honestly, these British recon dudes been doing a fantastic job today. The Royal Lancers. That's going to be a nice amount of Monstraki taken out there. Perfecto.
Gruppe bereit? Yes, Captain. Out on ammo.
RT-80 PK on the backside there.
Neue Befehle? Enemies.
Okay, so what we're going to want to do then, we'll have the Jaeger Aufkader.
I've got it. Sickern langsam ins Gelände.
Do it like that.
Radio check. Red 1-6, over.
Have these Jaegers
Schützenreihe bilden.
try and get into positions on the right side there.
Ihren Dienst.
All this stuff can fall back because we can't deal with T-80s with those.
Alpha an alle. Punktüberprüfung, kommen. Yes, Captain. Engage on sight. Radio check.
Those Marders are out of fuel.
Feind gesichtet.
Okay.
At your orders. Fresh delivery en route. Waiting for orders. I've got it. Melde Zug zur Stelle.
Let's go ahead and drain all those Bedfords.
Dran, drauf, drüber. Der Fußbus fährt immer. Brauchen Sie ein paar Augen oben,
Keep
Kommandant?
things sped up as we try and finish the job.
Enemy
I would
spotted.
almost brute force this if I felt that I could get away with it, but I think even like 3 or 4 T-80s would utterly annihilate all of these
Ready, sir. Wir brauchen
Scorpions
Artillerieunterstützung, verdammt!
and Scimitars.
The engine. We're waiting here. Recon unit at your orders. At your orders. Enemy spotted. Wo wir sind, wird gestorben. Auf geht's. Heiße Socken sind garantiert. Sprung auf. Marsch, Marsch. Zu Ihren Diensten.
Yeah, they're like coming up the right flank here with some stuff.
Enemy spotted.
I guess I could send a little group of Scimitars, Scorpions
Enemy
over here.
Gib mir Morphium!
Just a tiny
Gib mir
group,
Morphium!
a small
Enemy
group,
spotted.
pretty small group of
Das hat mich erwischt!
Scorpions,
Enemy spotted.
Scimitars. Just a little bit, you know.
Waiting for instruction. Wo wir sind, wird gestorben.
I'd like
Dran,
to
drauf, drüber.
bring a Milan over here if I can. Where's my other Milans? We've got the Milan 2s.
Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen. Gute Arbeit, Wegschütze. Feuer und Bewegung. Volltreffer. Ziel zerstört. Surgeon Highway is hit. Feind gesichtet. I've got it. I'm all ears. Shout for the enemy. Ready, sir.
Okay, 2 more.
Vorfeld. Bereit machen.
There it is. Perfect. Well, that went quite a bit better than I thought it would. We got 19 losses in the end. What did we actually end up losing? I think a lot of it was Marders and stuff, which doesn't matter. The looks is okay. 3 Milan 2s, Aufkada, 3 Marder, Panzergrans, and a Scimitar. That's all that we really lose out of that battle. So I'll take it. Yeah, they are in trouble. That's for sure. Now, for this turn, I am just going to shift these back over this way so that we don't end up getting them surrounded. But next turn, we should just be able to finish them off and continue on that flank. But what a fun day of battles that has been. We have done so much damage to the enemy in this one. We did a lot of order resolves that were total victories that just obliterated this front line. So yeah, we're getting there. That's it for now though. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.